Hi guys! To see how I got this makeup look, keep watching! So the first thing that I always use is Neutrogena Age Shield Face Oil-Free Sunscreen Broad Spectrum 110. And I always use this before I put anything else on my face. You want the sunscreen to be the closest to your skin and let that dry on your skin. Some of the sunscreens don't burn my eyes, but this one does. If you get this in your eyes, it will burn. So just kind of go around. Then if I want sheer coverage, I will use Obagi Medical Sun Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 50, and this has a warm tint. I'll show you what that looks like. So this doesn't really cover anything. It's not going to give you a thick coverage, but it has a nice sheer tint to it. So what I really like to do if I'm going to a beach or a pool and I want to look cute and have my skin look nice and covered, I will use a sunscreen first and then I will use my foundation. So I will show you some of my favorite foundations with sunscreen. The first one is Maybelline Superstay Better Skin, and this color is in Rich Tan number 80. And this has SPF 15. The next one is L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and this is up to 24-hour foundation, so it's long wearing. And this one is in 205 Natural Beige. I definitely need to get a darker color for summertime because I do self-tanning on my body and my face I do darker. And this one has Broad Spectrum SPF 15. The next foundation I like to use is L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and this has Broad Spectrum SPF 20, and this is in the color W6 Sun Beige. And I have Rimmel Lasting Finish with Comfort Serum. This is 25-hour, and this has SPF 20. And this color is in 203 True Beige. The next one is Almay Smart Shade Anti-Aging, and this is skin tone matching makeup, and this is in medium. This has Broad Spectrum SPF 20. And this comes out kind of looking white, and it blends into your skin tone. This doesn't have a lot of options as far as colors, so when I use this one, I always use a lot of bronzer over it. I like this because it really stays. This would be one of my top choices to wear to the ocean or to a pool or on a boat or somewhere where I'm going to be really sweating. This will definitely stay on. Like I said, the downfall is that it does not have a lot of options for colors, and I really need a darker color, especially in the summertime, but I've actually never found the dark colors, so this is medium. The next foundation is a Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation, and this is 24-hour foundation. This is in the color Natural Tan 370. This stays on. This is like a waterproof foundation, but there's no sunscreen in it. I do use this sometimes as long as I have a ton of sunscreen on under, and I put my bronzer with sunscreen over it and then spray with my sunscreen. This is definitely going to stay on really well. And this is like a thicker foundation, and it stays put. And this one is CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous. This says all day flawless coverage. It has lasting power of a primer, coverage of a concealer, and blendability of foundation all in one. This is a shine-free formula, and this has broad spectrum SPF 20. This is in the color Golden Tan, and this is what I am going to use today. I love this color to match out my self-tan. Next, I'm going to use my Garnier roller, which I always use because of my lovely dark circles. So I just realized I totally forgot to turn on my ring light, so I don't know how good the quality of this video is going to be, but one good thing about forgetting to turn this on is you guys can really see my skin. So there is no extra lighting going on here, so you guys can truly see the color of my skin and what's going on with the wrinkles and the flaws in my skin. Next, I am going to use my Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc Free Airbrushing Pressed Powder. This also has SPF 30 broad spectrum sunscreen, and this is in the color beige. So I'm going to use this on my lids. I'm also going to put some powder on my eyebrows just to make them look a little bit darker. That always looks good with sunglasses when you have defined eyebrows. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Ultra Brow in light brown. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do for my brows for beach day. And I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc Free Airbrushing Bronzer. This is also SPF 30, and this is in the color Bronzer. So I'm going to put some of this in the crease. Extra sunscreen around the eyes. This is always nice. And I'm going to use more of my sunscreen bronzer. Another thing that I like to do when I'm in the sun or at the beach is to use my little round sponge and keep it in my bronzer and you just dip it in the bronzer and you can rub it right on. For shimmer, I am going to use Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Illuminator SPF 25 Plus, and this color is in Opal. So I love just layering on the layers of sunscreen and also getting just such a pretty summery glow. And I'm going to put a little bit in the corner of my eyes. More shimmer and sun protection for the eye area. For lips, I am going to use my Nivea Kiss of Shimmer. Now my lips are all moisturized and protected from the sun. Now, usually this is it. This is all I'll do when I go to the beach. I usually don't do my eyes, but sometimes I like to put on a little bit of waterproof mascara, and my favorite that I always use is L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes in Blackest Black. And I will just do like the tips of my eyelashes just to get a little bit of thickness. And that's it. I won't do anything on the bottom of my lashes usually, because if you're sweating and going in the ocean, you don't want any of your makeup coming off. So basically this is it. This is all that I do. My skin is super protected. It's all waterproofed, and throughout the day, one thing that really keeps my skin protected all day long is this spray, Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Body Mist. And this is a sunscreen broad spectrum, SPF 70. And this is non-greasy, water resistant for 80 minutes. So about every hour throughout the day, I will shake this up, close my eyes, spray my whole face and my chest. And yes, I do use sunscreen on my body also, but I use a higher SPF always on my face. So my face is totally protected. I am ready for the beach. So I've also worn eyeliner, liquid eyeliner on the top to the beach before, and this totally stays. This is Wet n Wild H2O proof. And for the wing, I keep my eye open and draw the line. This is great for aging eyes or hooded eyes, or just to get the angle going the same on both eyes. And you want to connect it to the lower lash line. Then you draw the line in to meet the upper line. And I always like smudge with my finger to get that sharp wing at the end. So you can go more natural or glam it up a little bit, and this eyeliner stays really well. Obviously, the most important part is to have your skin protected from the sun, but it doesn't hurt to have it looking flawless and bronzy and glowy also. So I'll show you guys what it looks like with my ring light on. Voila, perfect lighting. This is what we all want to follow us around everywhere we go, is this perfect lighting. But I'm actually glad that I forgot to turn the ring light on through this whole video so that you guys could truly see what my skin looks like and the coloring and the flaws that you don't see as much with the ring light. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Bye!